The Trump trial continues as new witnesses take the stand, more information comes to light, and of course, more Trump whining for the cameras outside of the courtroom, and importantly, a ruling on Trump being in contempt of the gag order. So let's start there, as the judge handed Trump a $9,000 fine, $1,000 a violation, with 9 violations of the gag order, which was set to rule that Trump could not speak about juries or witnesses in the case. 7 of these violations came from Truth Social, with 2 directly from his campaign website, with the judge ruling he would have until later in the day to have all of these posts, all of these violations removed, and that further violations would indeed lead to him serving jail time. Hopefully this deters Trump specifically from attacking or talking about witnesses. Hopefully it also deters Fox News in the way that they've been outing jurors, though it's still giving him more grace than the average defendant would receive. Being in contempt 9 times is a sure jail sentence. It's surely jail time for me and you, but it's guaranteed jail time for any non-billionaire, non-former president, yet he still wants to cry about unfair treatment. But moving into the specifics of the trial, it's kind of in a boring stage, yet a very vital key to the case, as it's not a star witness on the stand, but banker Gary Farrow, who worked at the bank where Cohen opened the account to make the payment to Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal, the other lady in the case, as well as the worker at the Trump Tower place for the alleged baby or baby out of pregnancy. And he was able to give more insight into what this account and the kind of handlings with it looked like. This included the rushed nature of Cohen and Trump to have this account created and the payment go through. There was withholding of disclosing what the account was for. They didn't say anything about it being an election-related payment or to pay someone in the adult film industry, as they knew that either of these things could end up in the account being delayed or not even being able to be opened. This further builds the case of the lengths that Trump went to in hiding the utilizing of campaign's funds and not recording that he was using them on official documents and lying about the purpose, including prosecutors going to the lengths of playing videos of Donald Trump verbally denying these allegations during his 2016 campaign. There were other small moments during the trial today as well, videos of Trump complimenting Cohen to kind of show how, when he's on his side, he's all for it. He's saying he's the best lawyer, he's really good, but now that he needs to distance himself because the crime is coming to light, now is when he has the negative things to say. And the prosecution also took a moment when the jury was at break to ask the judge if they would be able to cross-examine Trump on breaking the gag orders if he did indeed take the stand for the defense. Something Trump has said, I'll take the stand, I'm going to do it. He said it in numerous speeches throughout the weeks, but it's unclear if he's actually going to do it. We also have some brief updates from the next witness, Keith Davidson, as his testimony was ongoing as we wrapped up this segment, but so far there is some things that we can take from the direction that the defense is leading his questioning. Having him point out first his heavy involvement in media deals for multiple years with multiple clients, and also that he rarely negotiated sales of stories to tabloids, which only further highlights how this wasn't just an everyday common act, how Trump's defense wants to build it to be, let alone the fact that it was done to interfere with an election. And he also pointed out how the editors of the Inquirer would text him to find out more info of, was it an affair? Did it happen while he was married, or was he not married? Give me more tidbits, but he wasn't ready to disclose that information with them at the time, even though both clients had indicated that they did indeed have a sexual relationship with Trump to him. So the case is heating up. It's in full effect. More evidence is mounting up against Trump as the days go on. It's showing who he is, the lengths he went to hide that, and the interference with people's opinions going into an election is clearer and clearer, which, might I add, is kind of funny given his supporters say, the Hunter Biden laptop that has proved absolutely nothing, and only Republicans have been polled to care about it, and it was censored on one social media for 24 hours. That was enough to sway the 2020 election by 7 million votes. But a scheme using campaign finance funds to pay hush money to multiple women that Trump had affairs with, while going to extreme lengths to set up shell companies and ghost accounts to hide what you were using those funds for, while lying on official records so it doesn't look like you did any of that, all while a majority of your base is super religious evangelicals. That's not election interference at all. Totally believable. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you want to support, because the only way we become a society is together.